Hello everybody and welcome to the 500 subscriber where I answer your questions video thing. Although that was about a month ago since I made that video, so we're sitting at 620 subscribers as of recording, so I thank you guys so much for nearly 200 subscribers in 1 month is insane. Thank you guys for 600 subscribers, and now I'm gonna actually answer your questions. If you're at all curious about the video in the background, that's just some gameplay of me playing around on BeamNG Drive trying to do a scenario that I actually never did. Let's go ahead and hop into the first question. So Prince Darkness asked a lot of questions, and one of some of the questions in there is some of the most common questions I get, so I'm going to go ahead and answer those first. My PC specs are an Asus Z97 motherboard with a water-cooled Intel 4790K 4GHz CPU. The GPU is a Asus Strix overclocked GTX 980 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, couple SSDs and normal hard drives. The keyboard is a Corsair RGB Strafe keyboard. I bought it back when they had the exclusive Cherry MX switches, and I loved it so much I even bought the Scimitar MMO gaming mouse from them, Corsair again. Really good mouse, I like it a lot. The mic is a Blue Yeti, the normal old silver color, and I get a cheap Amazon boom stand for it. I have two monitors. They're both just kind of generic 27-inch monitors, 60Hz monitors. One's an LG and one's something else I can't even read because it's too dark in my room right now, so nothing too fancy there. Some of the more other common questions I get is what I use to record and edit my videos. I use a slew of different programs to record because if you record a lot of games, some games work better with other programming, some programs don't work at all with other games, but 90% of the games that you'll see on my channel are recorded with DxTory. I picked DxTory because it's got the best audio quality, it's got very custom codecs that you can use and modify, and it's got the best video quality. So that's why I use DxTory in 90% of my things. When I can't use DxTory, I either use Mirrorless Action, which has been failing me a lot lately, so I've stopped using it, but then it's OBS multi-platform. I use those for the cheap horror games that you see because they crash so often it corrupts the recording sometimes, and I got sick of it. Some of the other programs I use quite often is obviously Photoshop for the thumbnails and Audacity for the audio to edit it, and of course record what I'm talking through right now, what I'm talking into. I'm using Audacity. And I also can't forget, because I use an NVIDIA graphics card, I actually use Shadowplay quite a bit to record clips and certain games that I play. I think that's enough about the setup and the equipment and the programs. I think I answered pretty much everything there. Prince Darkness also asked what country I'm in. I'm in the United States of America. My name is Brandon Hess, not at all related to Rudolf Hess, the appointed deputy Führer of Adolf Hitler. Not at all related to him. My dad actually owns the Hess gas stations. What is your age? I'm 26. My favorite color is purple. What is my favorite game? Now, I didn't really think too much of this question. That's a hard question to ask. It really is. Gran Turismo 3 pops into my brain from my childhood. I loved that game so much. I played so much of that with my brother. But favorite game, that is hard. That is really hard. I would say it either have to be The Last of Us or 7 Days to Die. I love 7 Days to Die, and I doubt I'll ever get tired of playing that game. Do you have any pets? I had a family dog and cat when I lived with my mother, but when I moved out, I'm not allowed to have any pets, so therefore I don't have any pets. I would like to know what you're packing. I'm assuming he's talking about the computer accessories, but I'm going to answer anyway. Fully hard up, I'm John C. Rackslash, hi Game Dog, greetings from Germany. Well, hello Germany. Do you like any CSGO or other Counter-Strike games? Unfortunately, my love for FPS shooters died with Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot. Just like each game I'd put probably 60 days into it. And unfortunately I got tired of it. It's too much bullshit. And basically my urge to play any FPS died with Call of Duty. And do I like any animes? I do not watch any animes. Back in the day, I watched a fair amount of Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, but other than that, I haven't watched any animes at all. I know there's a lot of good ones out there I should probably check out. Bunimus asks, would you rather cuddle with Angela for an hour or Bunimus for a whole day? Come on, Bunimus. A whole day of cuddles you can't go wrong with a whole day at Cuddles. Last but not least, Armage asks, seeing as you're a car person, if you could own any car in the world, real or fictitious, what would it be? Now, when you answered this question, I immediately thought of the Ford GT90. Back in 95, I believe was the year Ford made a concept car called the GT90, and they never made it. And I had little Hot Wheels of this car, all the posters up on my wall of this car. I wanted this car so bad, especially with the purple rims. The purple rims were a seller for me as a kid. But unfortunately, they never really made it. So a fictitious car, I would absolutely love to have the Ford GT90. Now, if I could own a real-life car, I would actually... A lot of people would say, ooh, own a Bugatti Veyron. A lot of car guys would say Bugatti Veyron. But that car is just too ugly for me. And plus, the Koenigsegg Agera R, which is the car that I would own, just straight up destroys the Bugatti Veyron anyway. And that does it for answering your questions. I want to thank you guys so much for asking them, and thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. That is a huge milestone. Thank you guys so much. But that's going to have to do it for this episode of this random thing. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff you guys do, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.